Hi, my name is Lance Nelson, and this is Freelance Productions, and I figured that with the Oscars being today, I'd just talk about the movies and what they're about. This jacket is really small. Dunkirk is a movie by Christopher Nolan, you know, the guy that did Batman trilogy, and featuring Scarecrow, Bane, the kid from One Direction. Loud noises, I think Hans Zimmer just fell asleep at the organ. They don't even show any Germans in it until the last minute where Tom Hardy burns his plane, which is awesome. Next up on the list is Darkest Hour, featuring Gary Oldman, where he plays Winston Churchill. And yeah, he does great. It's the first 5 weeks of Winston Churchill Prime Minister-ship. Yeah, he's great. He's fat. They just put him in a fat suit. It's Gary Oldman. He pisses excellence. That's about it. Call Me by Your Name. Yeah, beautiful cinematography. Guy's 24, he sleeps with a 17-year-old boy in Italy, which makes it okay because it's Europe. And the message at the end of the movie is it's better to have loved than lost than never to have loved at all. And the dad's just really cool with it, which, that's cool. But yeah, next! 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri. Written and directed by Martin McDowell, who also did In Bruges and 7 Psychopaths. Frances McDormand is going to win the Oscar for it, for Best Leading Actress. Sam Rockwell's going to win for Best Supporting Actor. Out of all the movies for Best Picture, this is my favorite, so I hope this wins. Next up is Phantom Thread. Daniel Day-Lewis is amazing in this movie, but other than that, it's really boring. If Gary Oldman doesn't win the Oscar for Best Actor, it's going to be Daniel Day-Lewis, and it's because it's his last movie. It's not because it's his best, it's because it's his last. All I keep thinking is, man, that guy's so cool. Get Out. Every black person's worst nightmare. That is a scary movie. I'm white and I'm still afraid of the white people. My favorite person in the movie is his cousin. He's so funny. Next up, The Post. This movie was literally made for the Oscars. It's got Meryl Streep, Tom Hanks, directed by Steven Spielberg. All I kept thinking through the movie is, why does Tom Hanks have that accent? One thing I did like about this movie is there's this part where Meryl Streep, being raised back in the day, was like, oh, women, I never even thought that I was going to run the newspaper. And then all of a sudden she is, and then she has this moment of where she gains confidence. It's not one of those, I'm a woman, therefore I'm amazing and I can do anything. It's a really cool, subtle moment where she decides, I'm gonna do this. And it's really cool, and I like that. Something funny about this movie is I looked up the odds this morning of what Vegas has it at for winning Best Picture. It's 1 to 100 odds that this will win. Same thing with Phantom Thread, which is funny to me because this movie was made for the Oscars, but it has practically no chance of winning. Next up, Shape of Water. This movie's just Little Mermaid, but with more violence. There's this one scene where this guy puts his finger through some guy's cheek and then drags him around somewhere. It's just, I don't know, but it's probably gonna win the Oscar. Final movie, Lady Bird. I really like this one. I had no idea anything about it, and then I finally watched it and I really liked it. There's a movie that this really reminds me of, and it's called Edge of 17. I didn't like Edge of 17 because of the main character was so annoying, but I really could connect with Lady Bird, and that's what I really liked about it. It's like a lot of nostalgia, but not in the way that a lot of people are doing it right now. But that's the list. Thanks for watching. That's the Best Picture nominations. What do you think's gonna win? Or you're probably watching this after, so you can just yell at me through your comments and be very mean. Bye.